Angel Reese is a champion in the unrivaled that virtually no one watched. People immediately took to social media and Twitter and started posting, look at what Angel Reese has accomplished. She has a national championship at LSU. She was the rebounding queen of the WNBA. Now she has a championship in the unrivaled, and she's Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, what an accomplishment.
Jason Whitlock isn't cutting Angel Reese any slack this time. The media has been hyping up her championship run as if she were the star of the show, but there's a small problem. She didn't even show up for the playoffs.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3. Let's get it! Hey, we back like we never left. Angel Reese in the post. Gonna work number 5. Shake and bake. Earthquake. Bang! Hey, Angel, you had all off season to get in the lab, fix your lamps, but what did you do? More podcasting. Layup. Mashed potatoes. Bang!
Yes, Angel was completely missing in action while her team was out there grinding and actually earning that title. Still, that hasn't stopped some media outlets from pretending she was the star of the show. Spoiler alert, she wasn't even in the building.
Angel Reese beating her shit. What y'all gonna say now? Now that I have this unrivaled championship that I didn't even think to attend. She went to LeBron James's youngest son's high school state championship game. If this championship mattered, she would show up. She could afford it.
I had no idea that Angel Reese didn't even bother to show up, did not show up to support her teammates. It was that unimportant, but yet took a victory lap that you won a championship? You've got to be joking.
So, we have to ask ourselves, is this really a defining moment in her career, or just another example of the media turning hype into illusion? Let's take a closer look at Angel Reese.
Oh, we're gonna leave the hop skippity do 3000 in 2024. Jumping off one foot, landing on that same foot. Then we're stat padding. Still, I thought we were past this, Angel. Bang! Rebounder in WNBA history. Look at this. Elite rebound. Look at that vertical. Look at the outlet pass. No, Angel. No! Why, Angel? Why? Not the kick out 3, but a pecan burn! If you throw it out of bounds, you hate puppies. What? She a playmaker. She's a point queen. Point queen. She making plays for the other team. Bang! Caitlin Clark's not the only one that can make cool passes. I can do it. Me too!
This groundbreaking twist in women's basketball was presented by the Unmatched League as a refreshing new chapter for the sport.
Angel Reese was a member of the Rose. They won the inaugural unrivaled championship last night.
I guess if you want to take a victory lap on that, you can. I just don't know if it means anything.
But let's be real, hardly anyone actually cared. This was a 3-on-3 basketball league, a format that even the most devoted fans barely pay attention to. Yet, somehow, this glorified summer tournament was hyped up as if it were a WNBA Finals rematch.
How important this championship was to Angel Reese. Angel Reese didn't even attend the game. She was not in the building last night.
Despite ESPN's desperate attempts to make it seem important, Angel Reese's team's matchup was supposed to be the big finale, but hardly anyone even noticed it happened. Unlike real leagues that attract millions of viewers, this one barely made a ripple. Yet somehow, being part of it was treated like a major milestone. And here's the real question. Why is it that in women's basketball, we keep seeing players act like this? The only reason anyone's even talking about it right now is, you guessed it, Angel Reese. Here's the twist. Instead of playing in the championship game or even the final 2 playoff games, she decided to hang out elsewhere, only to FaceTime into the celebration later as if she'd just dropped 40 points in the finals. Classic Angel, more hype than results, more selfies than stats. Somehow, she always finds a way to make herself the center of attention, whether she's earned it or not. When her team pulled off the win, Angel Reese was so thrilled that she joined the post-game press conference and celebration via FaceTime. That's how big this supposedly historic championship was. She acted like calling and counted as participation. If she truly believed this was a career-defining moment, you'd think she'd actually show up and play. Can you imagine the headlines if Caitlin Clark skipped a championship game and still expected praise from AJA Wilson or Breanna Stewart? Of course not. Serious players don't pull that kind of stunt. ESPN still covered the game, with Imani McGee Stafford dropping 30-plus points in the final, a championship that Angel Reese proudly added to her resume despite not playing in the last 2 games. Naturally, social media rushed to her defense. Her fans flooded Twitter, calling her a champion and stacking this overhyped Summer League title next to her LSU championship and WNBA rebounding stats, as if they were all on the same level. Spoiler alert, they are not even close.
No, it's Angel Reese! Left alone! Bang! My money, and I want it now! Quarter 3 ball! Butter pecan! Burn!
Y'all gonna disrespect me and not guard me? Well, hand down, man down.
Burn! McDonald's handing out brand deals for this kind of bag work. I'll take a lot less! Help a brother out! Bang!
Really only need 3,997 more threes to catch Steph.
Bang!
Let's be honest, this whole situation is the definition of manufactured hype. If this championship had any real significance, Angel Reese wouldn't have missed the last 2 games, especially the finals. Sitting at home and calling into the celebration doesn't exactly scream team leader. The truth is, the media has been working overtime to position Angel as the next big thing in women's basketball. Facts be damned. This so-called achievement is more illusion than impact. It's as if she thought, I don't want to overshadow this amazing championship by actually being there, I'll just FaceTime instead. No one asked for a full-court 3-on-3 women's basketball league, and no one paid much attention when it happened. But sure enough, a social media campaign popped up, pretending Angel Reese had accomplished something groundbreaking. We've seen the media twist itself into knots trying to push this narrative before. The league itself didn't exactly capture the sports world's attention, yet ESPN and other outlets jumped on it like it was the WNBA finals, conveniently ignoring that Reese didn't even play in the deciding games. The unrivaled league championship is just the latest chapter in this ongoing case of media narrative building, where Angel Reese is portrayed as one of the greats of our time. She's being spoken about as if she's on the same level as Steph Curry, LeBron James, or Kevin Durant, because she's got an LSU championship and now this unrivaled title. Let that sink in. In any other sport, missing the title game would mean no recognition, no celebration, no trophy. But Angel Reese is apparently the exception. We're praising a player who wasn't even on the court for the games that mattered most. It seems that when you've got the right media machine behind you, the usual rules of competition don't apply. And let's not kid ourselves, this tournament didn't feature the top-tier talent from the WNBA. It was a new 3-on-3 format without big-name appeal. Even stars like Caitlin Clark, AJA Wilson, Kelsey Plum, and Sabrina Ionescu, who were originally linked to the event, left early. That alone tells you everything you need to know. The real stars didn't even bother showing up.
Let's go rush to social media and pretend that you care more about the unrivaled league than Angel Reese does.
Still, Angel now finds herself at the center of what might be one of the most awkward championship moments in recent memory. She walked around as if she just won the basketball version of the Super Bowl, despite missing the final 2 games and never even stepping on the court. It's confusing, and honestly, a little embarrassing. Her defenders? They backpedal faster than anyone in the league. Angel's always wide open. If only the IRS left people alone the way her defenders leave her unguarded. Her new nickname might as well be 7-Eleven, because she's open 24/7. Shout out to my Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham, this one's for you. But the real question is this, should this even count as a legitimate championship? Or is it just another case of the media running interference to keep the Angel Reese hype train rolling? Let's be real, it's the latter. This is about what actually happened, not how it looked on social media. Of course, Twitter didn't get that memo. Her fans rushed to add this championship to her resume, stacking it right next to her LSU title like it belonged in the Hall of Fame. But let's be clear, it doesn't. A true competitor would have been on the floor with her teammates, not celebrating through a smartphone screen. Angel Reese was a spectator, not a superstar. If Caitlin Clark had skipped a championship game, the media would have torn her apart. But for Angel, apparently, the rules are different. And this isn't about tearing her down, it's about setting the record straight. If you're going to call yourself a champion, you need to be there when it matters. You can't collect glory from a game you didn't play.
Understand how the WNBA won't have enough money to pay her. I mean, max contract. We're talking about Curry land. We're talking about LeBron. I mean, she brings all the eyeballs. She's so skilled. She does everything perfectly. I mean, she can dunk too. Look at that. Bang!
Netflix, listen to me. If the WNBA won't pay her, you better. Comedy special, man. She's hilarious.
Who else can do the hop, skippity, drop, step, bang better than her? Bang! Bang!
So, what's next for Angel Reese? Does she keep riding the media wave until it fades, or finally prove herself where it counts? On the court? The spotlight's been kind, but it won't last forever. Eventually, the hype fades and only performance remains. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. See you in the next one.